I'm TJ Miller.
And I'm Emmy Rothenberger.
Welcome back to Action Reality Martial Arts Principle of the Week. You're going to get 2 this week because we've been busy opening the New Jersey Renaissance Fair. And we did not die, which was awesome. So we're going to give you 2 this week because we missed last week. Enjoy. Please subscribe to our channel if you like what you see here. And like the video. But only if you like the video for real, because I don't want you to have to lie to people. So we're going to get right back to it and enjoy. Today's principle, we're going to talk about triangle movement from Kali and escrima. In most Filipino martial arts school logos that you'll see, you will see a triangle, because that triangle 45-degree movement is very, very important and effective. I'm going to show it to you here, and then we'll show you some applications for it. So basically what's going to happen is I'm going to zone. This is going to allow me to zone away from the attack coming at me and get closer to my opponent so that I can counterattack and do some things to them from there. So what you're going to do, you notice my triangle on the floor here. This is kind of the pattern that I'm going to step with. So you can start in a neutral stance with this if you like. And we're going to step out into our fighting stance. Okay? If I'm going to the left, I'm going to go left, right. If I'm going to the right, I'm going to go right, left. Okay? If you are already in a fighting stance when you do this, and I'm cutting off to the left, I will step out with the left foot. And if the foot happens to be in the back, the direction you're going, you'll just shuffle through that way. And that's how it's going to work. Make sure to readjust the back foot so you don't wind up spread out too much. I always readjust and come back to whatever fighting stance I'm comfortable with. Okay? Okay, now we're going to see this in this is a way to kind of start training this. So what Emmy is going to do in her fighting stance, she's going to be doing straight punches toward my head, and I'm going to zone to the outside using the triangle movement. Okay? And notice I'm from here, I can avoid, okay? I can avoid just with that. I don't even have to do anything with my hands if she's trying to get me. I don't usually do that. I like to have some parries and stuff along with it. But the movement itself, and this you notice brings me in real close where I can do other things to her. So start with the movement. Again, it's very important when you are zoning not to get your feet crossed up. So this is going to allow you to open into your fighting stance on that. So that's the first thing I would recommend, is when they touch your head, step out into your fighting stance. I try to go to the outside of whichever punch is coming at me. Okay, that's step 1. Step 2, I'm going to add a parry on it. Okay, so I'm using the palm of my hand to guide that punch away from me. As with most things, you can do a lot of stuff off of the triangle movement, and the one we're going to do now is what we call a salute. Okay, it's very similar to when you are saluting in the military, except I'm going to bring my arm up to cover my head. Okay, so what I'm going to do when Emmy throws the punch at me is I'm going to zone using my triangle movement, again, which is the principle, which is the important thing to get right here. And then I'm going to parry and do the salute, which can come into her ribs, or it can just cover and guide that arm away from me. Okay? So from here, I can drive this in deep enough where I'm getting the ribs here. Okay? It's also important to get that cover up onto your head. Okay? And again, don't forget, I'm still, of course, doing the zoning with the female triangle here. Okay, so that's what you got this week. I hope you enjoy it, and keep training. If you got any questions or comments, please send them to us. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Have a great week, and happy training, everybody.